This is a 1954 Chevrolet 3100 pickup truck. Of course, it's a short bed. It's had a lot of mechanical restoration done to it. The body's in great shape. And normally I have somebody help me do the videos, but I really seriously think this truck drives so good enough I can do it myself. Tap of the gas pedal. Touch the starter pedal. The emergency brake off. And here we go. Speedometer works good. All the gauges work properly. This has an auxiliary tachometer also. But all the gauges were restored. Even the horn works on the horn button. Believe it or not. Which is rare. I almost never find them with a horn button that works. I'm driving with one hand and steering with the other, so this truck really drives out great. Put the e-brake on. I'm going to let you hear the engine. And actually you can see the tailpipe there. No smoke or anything. Runs great. It's had a recent rebuild. Pop the hood here. The hood pops easily. It's got a beautiful engine detail. See if I can get the camera to adjust a little bit. There we go. It's got a factory rebuilt carburetor, retaining the original air cleaner. It's got the original oil filter, which is very nice. A lot of times those are missing. It's got a brand new wiring harness. See the whole, all new wiring. It's got a brand new aluminum radiator. Very, very clean hood. This truck has extremely minimal rust. It's got one spot that looks bad on it. I'm going to cut the truck off. It's got the one spot that looks bad on it, and then everything else is awesome. And I'm going to show you that one bad spot right now, and that is this rear cab corner has that hole in it. And I have replacement cab corners, the metal pieces to replace both sides. The other side looks really good and clean. This side does have that rust through right there, and I did want to show that. And pretty much it does have this one body spot right here I want to show, where there was some, some skim coat swipe on there before the paint that's broken off. Probably wouldn't imagine that that might have happened when they were trying to realign the door. I see that a lot when the doors are being reinstalled after a paint job or after a repair. They pop that on the edge. So other than that, I kind of showed the worst first. This truck is super straight. I mean, this body is super straight. Like I said, all new wiring, so all the electrical works properly. In fact, it's even got an auxiliary turn signal. And they didn't come with turn signals. This is brand new. But this turn signal works perfectly, and you can order these like from LMC factory and install them. They made to look like they're factory original, but they're not. And they actually do work, and it's really cool. So the body on this thing's super straight. I just pulled the light switch so you could see the lights on, and just want to walk around the truck real slow so you can kind of see how straight the body is. No dings and dents and stuff like that. Not many. Very, very, very minimal. I hope that you can notice, and you can look in the still photography as well. It's got kind of a dark red paint on it, and the clear coat's peeled off. So it's got really kind of like an old farm truck look. Hopefully you can see that the lights are on in the back. It does have both. It has a dual tail light installed, which actually originally I believe they only came with a one tail light, but of course these are aftermarket. And just a ton of new stuff on this truck. As I was saying, the clear coat peeling off the truck. Shut those lights off. I'll show the interior in a minute. I just want to show that how straight the body is. And like I said, now retaining kind of more of a patinaed farm truck look. Let me show the inner fender. A little bit tiny spot of a crack right there of rust from the rust, but more really probably from being hit on something. Still all metal there, not all filled with Bondo. Inner fender wells, in fantastic shape. One tiny little rust hole there. Looking down the body line, down the side step, very clean. Frame rails, floor pans in fantastic shape. It's got a brand new exhaust system. There's your floor pans. Okay, there's the one spot on the inside. It's got the rust there on the inner cab corner. Try to do a really good job of getting in here. I know most of the time these trucks are bought sight unseen when they're bought off of the camera and video, so I really try and go overboard showing the truck or any vehicle that we ever list. I always do these, 12-15 minute videos. There you can see that the wood bed is new. It's absolutely beautiful. Rear end in great shape. Brand new brake lines, brand new master cylinder. So this thing stops great. Of course it's retaining its original drum brakes, so it's not going to stop like a new car. Here's the back of your fender. Back of your fender on the other side. Ow, crap. Burn my hand on that exhaust. Do the inner fender wells with the camera adjust. Come on, camera. There we go. You can see very clean. No undercoating. We're not hiding anything. Not covering anything up into the coating. Going to the underneath. Side step in great shape, as I said over here. No rust on the side step. Brand new battery box, brand new battery. Once again, clean frame rails. There's your emergency brake cable. It does work perfectly. Tank pulled and cleaned. The final front fender well. A couple of tiny little rust spots there. Tiny little bitty holes. This is one of those trucks where you go like, aside from that one rust hole on the outer cab corner like I showed, this is your other cab corner here. You've got a couple of tiny little rust, little bubblettes there. If you're replacing the one side, you probably just want to go ahead and replace the other. I've got both patch panels on that. I've got a bunch of extra parts for this thing too, just extra gaskets and a couple of boxes full of parts and original shop manual in the glove box, just things like that. Doors open and close great. New weather stripping, or newer weather stripping. Not old and crusty. Windows roll up and down perfect. Tinted windows. Of course the doors open up down great. No rust on the bottom of the doors. And the interior on this thing looks fantastic. I was really tempted, and everybody who knows me laughs because I always say this. Of course, there's your original tag with the VIN number. Everybody who knows me knows I always say this. I'm really tempted to paint this thing hot rod black. I just love that hot rod black look. And it looks so, black exterior with a red interior looks so good. This interior, to me, needs nothing. I mean, it looks sharp. I mean, not, I'm not talking Barrett Jackson sharp. I mean, you can see, a little, the paint, chipping off a touch there, but overall, I mean, the floor mat looks like new. Seat cover in great shape. A touch of an old worn wrinkle here, but no rips or tears. I mean, I just want to really show how nice it looks. Like I said, it has all brand new wiring. You can see the new wires. I'm sticking it up underneath there. It does have a CD player. It was mounted tastefully underneath the dash. I have the wiring harness for that and some extra speakers, but it's not hooked up at this moment. It's got brand spanking new tires on it. You want to see the tread. Like I said, doors open and close great. Doors in beautiful shape. Windows up and down easily. This truck has all new glass on it. Dashboard in great shape. Glass in great shape. Rear glass new. Weather stripping all new. It's got a locking gas cap that's new. The truck drives out great. And I just took it on a quick little drive down here. But you know, mechanically it's super sound. I don't think I showed the inside of the bed. I like to just I always like to walk around the truck like 8 times on a video just to show. The wooden bed looks really good. You know, not perfect and pristine, but very, very nice. It's got the new frame. It's got the new rail kit in it. It's got new oak wood. Bed in fantastic shape. Usually you see the backs of the beds, you know, where something slid and hit and dented and all that, and it's got unstraight. You can see on that, I mean, it is pretty darn straight. Inside the bed, very straight. I mean, this truck is in very good shape. This would be a great truck also to do a just do a color match. Sand this sucker down, you know, do what, even if you don't want to get too expensive on it, just do what, you know, the guys at the paint shop call a scuff and shoot, you know, for, I don't know, $1,000, maybe $1,500 for a pretty nice scuff and shoot. You know, sand this sucker down, do a color match. You don't have to repaint the interior, you don't have to do the door jambs and all that. They all look nice. You could have a really, really nice looking paint job on this thing if you did that. This is a great truck for somebody to buy, drive it while they continue to work on it. Maybe put some original wheels back on it if you want to go with that look, or who knows what. I mean, the sky's the limit with a truck like this. You've got very minimal body repairs that would need to be done to put a super nice paint job on it. Shoot, you could drive it just like it is, maybe replace that one fender, cab corner, not fender, I'm sorry, cab corner. The fenders are all great. That was just a slip up there. And you know, fix that cab corner as I was saying, and drive it like it is. I mean, this is a cool truck. It's in great shape, you know, great glass, steers great, runs straight down the road, brakes are all new, engine's good, transmission's good. I mean, just a beautiful, beautiful truck for the money, you know. I mean, obviously not a beautiful truck. I'm not talking about a show truck. I'm saying just a great truck for the money and for what it is, and a great, something that you wouldn't have to do anything mechanical to, and just really enjoy. So there she is, 1954 Chevrolet 3100. They don't make them like this anymore.